Potential Depo Provera lawsuit settlement amounts. The monetary figures presented in this video are just general estimations based on the following factors: previous Depo Provera lawsuits, similar birth control injury lawsuit settlement amounts, general estimations on damages based on injury types. These numbers should by no means guarantee the outcome of the litigation. The Depo Provera brain tumor lawsuit is a developing litigation, and attorneys are still conducting investigations and discovery that could significantly shift expectations. The figures presented are meant to give the audience an idea of what an outcome could look like based on the current available information. Potential Depo Provera lawsuit settlement amounts. The link between Depo Provera birth control and an increased risk of developing meningiomas has led to several lawsuits being filed against Pfizer Inc., the manufacturer of the injectable contraceptive. Legal experts estimate that the Depo Provera lawsuit settlement amounts could range between $100,000 and $500,000 or more based on various factors. Estimated Depo Provera lawsuit settlement T-years. Estimated settlements will vary widely depending on factors such as the severity of the tumor, the impact on Depo Provera users' quality of life, exposure rate, necessary treatments, and the strength of evidence to support the plaintiff's claims. We have broken down potential settlement amounts into 3 tiers based on these factors. Tier 1, $300,000 up to $500,000 plus, applies to severe, life-threatening cases such as malignant, grade 3 meningiomas that require extensive treatment, surgery, radiation, or chemotherapy. Plaintiffs often face lasting neurological effects, high medical expenses, and long-term health impacts. Tier 2, $200,000 up to $300,000, covers non-cancerous but aggressively growing grade 2 meningiomas with a high recurrence risk, typically requiring surgery, radiation, and ongoing monitoring. Plaintiffs may experience significant lifestyle changes and prolonged health oversight. Tier 3, $100,000 up to $200,000. This category applies to slow-growing, non-cancerous grade 1 meningiomas that, while less severe, still require medical intervention. Compensation here addresses diagnostic costs, surgery, and disruptions to work or daily life. Additional factors influencing the settlement amounts include the average actual calculated economic damages, financial losses suffered by the plaintiffs in each tier. The plaintiff's ability to establish a direct connection between Depo Provera and the brain tumor. The plaintiff's ability to demonstrate that Pfizer neglected to provide sufficient warnings. Whether punitive damages are awarded to plaintiffs. What are damages? In an injury lawsuit, damages refer to the compensation that plaintiffs may be awarded for the harm they've suffered. This can include things like medical expenses, lost wages, pain and suffering, emotional distress, loss of life, and in some cases, punitive damages. The goal is to help the plaintiff recover financially and emotionally from the injury caused by the defendant's actions or negligence. What are the potential damages in the Depo Provera lawsuit? The main categories of compensable damages include medical expenses, covers the cost of diagnostic tests, surgeries, radiation, and other treatments required due to the meningioma. This includes both current and projected future expenses. Lost wages compensates for income lost during treatment and recovery periods, including any time required for follow-up visits and therapies. Loss of future earnings provides compensation if the tumor or its treatment limits the plaintiff's ability to work in the future. Pain and suffering addresses the physical and emotional distress caused by the diagnosis, treatments, and potential lifelong impacts of the tumor. Loss of consortium. In some cases, spouses may claim damages for the impact on their marital relationship and family life. Loss of life. In cases where the party suffered fatal injuries, Compensation is awarded to the family or estate of a deceased person, covering the financial and emotional impact of their death due to the defendant's actions or negligence. Additional damages may be awarded. It is best to consult with an injury attorney to discuss the full scope of potential damages. Additionally, punitive damages can be awarded in addition to compensatory damages to punish the defendant for particularly harmful or malicious conduct. They are intended to deter similar actions in the future and serve as a warning to others. How would damages be awarded in the Depo Provera lawsuit, MDL? In a mass tort lawsuit, like Depo Provera, damages are typically awarded based on a grouping or matrix system. Plaintiffs are grouped based on similar injuries or circumstances, and a matrix is often created to determine the portion of the settlement or verdict each plaintiff will receive. This process ensures that compensation is distributed fairly, taking into account factors like the severity of injuries, medical expenses, and emotional impact. Each plaintiff's share is tailored to their individual case within the broader litigation, ensuring equitable distribution of damages. How damages can change as the Depo Provera lawsuit progresses. As the Depo Provera lawsuit moves forward, new information may come to light through the discovery process and the arguments presented by both sides in a trial. This can lead to significant changes in the expected damage amounts. It's important to remember that we are still early in the case, and the numbers discussed so far are rough projections based on calculable expected damage costs and outcomes from similar lawsuits. These projections may evolve as more evidence is presented and the case develops further. How TruLaw can help you in the Depo Provera lawsuit. At TruLaw, we are actively accepting new clients for the Depo Provera lawsuit. To get a free case evaluation, simply use the chatbot on our website. The chatbot can quickly assess your eligibility and provide immediate guidance. We also encourage you to check our Depo Provera lawsuit page on our website for regular updates on the litigation, ensuring you stay informed as the case progresses.